When you're at home, do you feel like it's different when you're here when you're playing through? Do you feel like you more consistently are able to play through at home than when you're here? Is that because you get nervous? Probably. That's normal, so that's not a problem. It's just something that if that happens, then that's probably going to happen when you get into festival, right? Yes. So what we need to do is we need to practice this week helping you get comfortable with that, okay? That's right. One thing that I've learned about nerves, because I get nervous when I perform too, okay? You're never going to get rid of them, so it's unrealistic to say like, all right, I'm going to like do something so that I'm not going to be nervous, okay? A more successful way of dealing with nerves is to accept the fact that you're going to be nervous. Be like, I'm going to play better when I'm at home by myself than when I'm in front of somebody else, whether that person be my teacher or whether that person be somebody off the street or whether it's somebody I know, whether it's like your mom, okay? It may not matter who it is, just you play in front of somebody, okay? And especially somebody who's judging you, okay? You're probably going to get nervous, and that's completely normal, okay? So what our goal is to minimize the effects that nervousness has on us. So one of the most important things that you can do is just accept the fact within yourself that it's going to feel different when you're at home than it is when you're in a situation that makes you nervous. Yes. Okay. So that's number one, is to accept it. Okay. It's like this person that you have next to you that you don't really like, but they're going to be there anyway, and you just have to accept that they're there. Yes. Okay. So that's step number one. The second thing that you can do is to get more comfortable with having that person there that you don't like who's next to you when you're performing, okay, that isn't going to go away and they're going to be there and you don't like them, okay, is to kind of invite them along in your practice time. So work by yourself, okay, get comfortable, be like, yeah, okay, I think I'm more comfortable with those spots that tend to give me problems when I get nervous, okay. Then put yourself in a situation that makes you nervous this week. And I want you to do that once a day at the end of your practice session. Okay? Some ideas for you. If does playing for one of your parents make you nervous? Okay. Okay, yeah, that's exactly right. Okay, if you mess up in front of somebody, that person probably makes you nervous. It has nothing to do with that person, necessarily. It's just having that person there. Okay, so you could play in front of one of your parents. You siblings?
I have a brother.
Does your brother make you nervous if you were playing in front of him?
I guess. I don't know.
Okay, well you can try it out if he was willing to listen to you play. You can play in front of him. Sometimes it doesn't require having a person there. You can also have a friend to listen to you if that makes you nervous. Sometimes just imagining that you're playing in front of somebody is enough to make you nervous. At least that works for me, okay? I can mentally put myself in that spot, and then all of a sudden it's like I'm there, okay? And that can give you really good feedback. It doesn't always work, so you kind of have to just see whether or not it does. But those are, so play in front of a person, okay, that makes you nervous. Imagine that there's a person there. You can imagine that the judge is there if you want, okay, that's making you nervous. Another good way to make yourself nervous is to tape record yourself, but only give yourself one try. So like at the end of your session, you turn on your phone or whatever recording device you have, and you say, I get one chance to play this through, top to bottom, I can't go back to the beginning, I can't stop, this is like a performance. And you tape record yourself. Okay, that also works for me. That's enough to make me nervous, and that's enough to give me an idea of, okay, when I get nervous, these are the types of mistakes that I'm going to make. You can move to another room. Sometimes if you're practicing in the same spot all the time, okay, you get really comfortable with that location, right? So go into the kitchen, go into the bathroom, go into your living room, go outside. You don't know whether or not anybody's listening to you out there, but it kind of feels a little exposed, right? Yes. And just go play through it in a different spot than you normally play. And sometimes that's enough to give you feedback. So what I want you to do at the end of every practice session this week is you are going to play both of these through. One time, no stopping, and no going back to the beginning or repeating. So you're going to play both your pieces through. One time, no stopping, no going back to repeat, in a situation that makes you nervous. You can then add whatever spots are like, oh, okay, yeah, that's a spot I'm going to mess up on. Add that to your list of practice spots. Okay? Hopefully, if you go through these practice steps and you do that every day, I think you're going to be in a pretty good spot for next week.